It's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Now that's a way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. The kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
From the 38. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
All set up now for 1st and 10. This is Stevenson heading right. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that run.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for it with Stevenson. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's the pistol snap to May. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Oh, he eats the hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Giants, first down.
Here's Wilson to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Chuck Cookie. 3 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, here's Russ. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A counter give to Tracy. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. May on 1st and 10. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. From the gun, it's Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got it near the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on third and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Giants 10, Patriots 7.
Gano ready to send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's taken in by Henry. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. From the gun, it's May. Laying it out for this one, and he makes the catch. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 43. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Russ setting to throw. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, throwing deep. This is caught inside the 15. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
The kick by Gano is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Borregales on to send it away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Bang out, Booker T. Start.
Give to Tracy up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through the second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
The right side is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that mark for a 6-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ross off the play fake. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ready to send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. That one complete to Hooper. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a New England first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Stevenson wants the first and more. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Roy Dallas tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots trim the deficit down to 5.
14.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play.
Wilson now off the play action. He beams one, deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber. Won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
1st down throw for May. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. A give up the middle to Stevenson. Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Well, the decision's pretty clear here, partner. You gotta take the shot at going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
And a choice to leave the end zone. Gonna cost him just a little bit here. He's out short of that 30-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The draw now. This is Tracy. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Tracy once more. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
He'll throw it. Jump off caught by his back. Continuing to move past the 45. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Working quickly here.
17 yards. And the Giants.
Play action. It's Wilson. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's to his running back, Devin Singletary. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hold up. Start.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trail by just 1. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Cut. Move.
Here he is to throw. It's to Singletary on the check down. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Move 15. Start. Start.
Singletary from the pistol. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Offense to the line for second down.
Green 80. Body. Start.
Back to throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Start.
Here he is to throw. Screen pass here for Singletary. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes. So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. First down, May. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
So up comes May and his offense, going for two.
The Patriots will line up for a...
He's throwing for it! He has it! And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the two-point conversion. Now Borregales on to send it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Russ now from the gun. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Luke Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they face second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from New York.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New England Patriots. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway in Foxborough. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To the air, May. It's complete to Diggs. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
We're going to throw. May. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the Rams' 24-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point splits the uprights. These two teams all tied after 1. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. There's Stafford. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing here is May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, what's up?
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Excellent job defensively there from Kobe Turner. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13.
Here we go, throw.
To throw, it's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run once more with Stevenson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll throw with May. And that is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down. And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6.
Here we go, throw.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he works free. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That's good.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Guys had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
From the shotgun, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
A give for Stevenson, running right. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there. That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On third down, here's Stevenson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 4th down, here's May. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. To the 20. Touchdown, LA! Tutu Atwell, 94 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why are we just going to throw it to him? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability that was at the forefront on that one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
It's a loss of 8.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's May. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
At the 36-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, what's that? Hey, dip right, dip right.
He'll look to throw. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now it's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. On the move past the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition?
And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Point after here coming up.
Joshua Carney on 40 extra point.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, here goes tonight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the gun, it's made. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Got a man, Boutte. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
And he missed it. It wouldn't have mattered. They were going to lose either way, but the game ends strangely on a missed PAT. Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.